Yo, what's going on guys, your boy Tag935, we're back again with another video, and this is going to be a guide on how to unlock the new Dark Aether Rift area, so you can go ahead, get in there and unlock the new schematics that drop with Season 5 Reloaded, alright? Now the first artifact, you're going to get a golden Mr. Peaks, and that is just simply by completing the last part of the Dark Aether story mission. So once you complete that, you get the golden Mr. Peaks. To get the other 3 artifacts, you're first going to need to get them purple and then make them gold, alright? Now the first one is actually a drum, and what you're going to want to do is get yourself a blood burner. You're going to want to make your way to that area in tier 3 by the drain system. You want to hover by Mr. Peaks, you'll get an audible giggle, and then you're going to want to full send it on the route that you see me taking here down the river system, and you're going to want to get to the burnt out car by the bridge that links tier 3 to tier 2, and inside there is a hidden Mr. Peaks. Right now, if you do this quick enough, a reward rift will spawn in, and inside there will be the purple drum. Okay, you want to go ahead, pick that up, and then I'm going to show you how to go and make that gold right now. So yeah, in order to get this gold, then what you're going to want to do is make your way to tier 2 where the opera house is, and outside the main entrance of the opera house you're going to find a big monument / statue opposite. Okay, there's going to be an ether rock on the ledge. You're going to want to interact with that, attune the artifact as it says, and then what that's going to do is it's going to cause 4 of these like statues around it to basically burst into flames. Okay, now what you're going to notice is each one is going to be glowing a different colour, which is going to correspond to a different ammo type. You're going to have 1 cryo freeze, 1 napalm, 1 dead wire, and 1 brain rot. Okay, what you're then going to find is a bunch of zombies and bosses will spawn in, but what you will notice is that there'll be 1 of each ammo type that will spawn in. So you'll have 1 glowing white, 1 glowing red, 1 glowing with brain rot, and then obviously 1 that's like electrified. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is go up to whichever plinth corresponds to that zombie that you want to kill. So as you see here, I go and get napalm, I then go and kill the napalm zombie. I then go across to the brain rot plinth, I pick up brain rot ammo type, and I then go and kill the brain rot zombie. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, but once you've done this and killed all 4 of the different ammo types, you're then going to find a rift spawn in, and this purple drum will now be gold and attuned as they call it, and we're then safe to move on to the next artifact. So the next artifact we need then is the purple diary. Now in order to do this, we're actually going to have to complete one of the new reward triangles that are now located in tier 2 as opposed to the ones that are in tier 3. We're going to make our way over to this train track bridge just outside tier 3 and inside tier 2. And then what you're going to find is underneath the water there is actually going to be the runes that you would normally shoot to actually activate. However, these ones you're going to have to melee as you are obviously underwater and cannot shoot. Okay, now what you're going to do is find yourself 3 of these runes. Now they do have random spawns, okay, but they are pretty close together, so just swim around here, you'll see them. They're easy to see, easy to hear, so you shouldn't have any problem getting them. Alright, but once you've got all 3 done, okay, you're going to want to make your way over to the last jetty closest to the railway bridge, do a 180 and then basically line up the triangle so it goes yellow and then activates this reward portal. But instead of finishing this reward portal, before you finish it, what you're going to want to do is get the mimics to come to the end of this jetty that you can see here. Alright, and what you're going to need to do is get 5 mimic kills with the ether blade. Okay, now the best way to do this, as you see here, is sit in the water, dodge their electric attacks, and basically take the health down with the guns, and then once they're low on health, go ahead, throw the ether knife, and then get that actual final special kill with that ether blade. Now once if done correctly, you should get a reward rift spawning, and then inside there will be your purple diary. You can go ahead and finish the rift and kill all the rest of the mimics and get yourself a cool 2,000 points, but if you're not, don't worry about it, just leave and you're ready to move on. Okay, now what we're going to need to do now is make this golden, and to do this you're going to want to make yourself to the Eagle Monument over in tier 2 by Levin Resort, where you get your speed cola perk from. When you interact with this ether crystal here, it's going to spawn in some PhD flopper cans and a ether tear. Okay, jump into the ether tear, make sure you take one of the PhD cans because you're going to need to basically PhD flop off of the top of this chimney and land on this blue ISO container. Right now, if like me you miss there, and trust me, you will miss a few times, okay, don't worry, there is another yellow ether tear at the bottom of the chimney. Simply go into it and it will teleport you straight back to the top of the chimney. Okay, but if you manage to dolphin dive correctly, as you'll see here, and you land on this back blue ISO container, the one with like the roof on it and not just sort of like empty. Okay, if you land here, what we'll do, it'll spawn in another reward rift, and then when you open this inside here, you will find the golden diary. So for the final artifact then, what we're going to need is the purple giraffe. Now to get this, we're going to need the Sergeant's Beret, which is basically going to make us invisible to the mercs, makes us one of them, and so we can infiltrate the merc camp, and basically what we're going to need to do is assassinate or execute one of the mercenaries. It doesn't have to be the Sergeant, any merc will do, but as long as you've not been detected and you get the assassination off, then you will spawn in a reward rift, and inside there will be the purple giraffe. Okay, go ahead, pick that up, and then we're going to go and make this golden. Okay, now the way we do this is go to tier 3. Now opposite / adjacent to the petrol garage in tier 3, you're going to find this white derelict van inside this little courtyard area. Again, you're going to hear the ether crystal buzzing away. Go ahead, interact with it, and it's going to spawn in a bunch of HVTs. Okay, the first one's going to be a mega abomination. It's not too difficult, it's pretty easy to kill. Go ahead, kill that. You're then going to get yourself one of the mimics, but one of the like electric mimics that basically like EMP mimics, I think they're called. Go ahead, take that out, and then for the last step of this, you're going to actually get yourself one of the disciples. However, you need to kill its little bodyguards before you can actually kill the disciple. The only thing is though, on this particular one, its bodyguard is another mega abomination. So go ahead, take out the mega abomination, and then this will enable you to then take out the disciple. And once you've taken out the disciple, another reward rift will spawn in, and inside there you will find your golden giraffe. So once you've picked up the final artifact there, the purple giraffe, you're going to want to make your way to the centre of the map where the opal palace is, and you're going to find 4 plinths that you're going to need to place these artifacts on. Okay, each one has its own specific artifact that needs to go on there, so make sure you're putting the right one down on the right plinth. You can tell by the little like sort of logo on the plinths. Okay, now once you've put all 4 of these down, what it's going to do, it's going to spawn in the new portal, which will take you into the new dark ether rift, where you can then go in and obviously get your schematics. Okay, you will need an elder sigil obviously to go in there and actually get the schematics, but this is how you unlock that portal. Obviously, don't forget, as soon as it spawns in, you are going to be met with a mega abomination. But yeah guys, that is it. Okay, now I will tell you now, the new dark ether rift, it is a little bit tasty, alright, and obviously the schematics are RNG based. Me and my team are currently working on getting them all. Once we have them all, I will be doing a schematic giveaway, so if you guys want to be involved in that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on so you can see when I go live and get involved and hopefully get yourself some of the free schematics. So yeah, I hope this has helped. If it has, smash that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next one. So till then, take care, much love, and peace.